That's more like it.
Kang, let's go.
Mr. Broccoli.
Ant-Man and the Wasp, Quantumania. Was that a broccoli man?
I
love that they were just like, what other weird character can we just throw in the quantum realm? After a while, they just kind of threw whatever stuck at a wall. They were like, okay, a fork that talks.
Yeah. Jeff Loveness looks over across the writer's room table and someone's eating broccoli and he goes, oh, okay, yeah, I'll put Kang in this movie. Someone's like, what about broccoli?
But no, oh my god, it's like got VeggieTales all of a sudden. I was not prepared. My goodness.
MT, your religious allegory dreams have come true. VeggieTales in the MCU.
Oh no. Oh god, is the quantum realm a metaphor for Jesus Christ? We want to thank NordVPN for sponsoring our show today. More on them in a bit. Welcome back to New Rockstars. Last week, Voss and I saw Quantumania, and this week, you all will be seeing Quantumania. No more ducking and dodging social media for leaks. Everyone, and I mean everyone, has already started releasing their reviews, star ratings, their letterbox rankings, and we haven't done our non-spoiler review for you yet. We haven't done it on New Rockstars, so today will be our non-spoiler review of Quantumania. This is Inside Marvel, New Rockstars' weekly Marvel reaction show, and I'm Jessica Clemens, and here with me is Eric Voss and MT.
Hello, Jessica. Oh, it's so nice. Now we get to do our review. Everyone's waiting on their hot takes. The opinions are mixed out there. The Rotten Tomatoes score a bit low. I think audience score will be higher though.
Yes, it absolutely will.
I cannot wait to see this movie. Like, you guys have seen it, I haven't seen it, so like I'm so excited to hear like your spoiler-free review. Because like I'm dying to know. I know nothing. I know like that the reviews have been mixed, but I haven't really read any reviews because I've been sort of hiding from all the reviews.
I said this for Wakanda Forever, and I say it again. My review, take it with a grain of salt. Everybody has different opinions on movies, and I don't think I will ever sway anyone's jurisdiction in movies because I watch the worst movies there ever has been, and I love them. I watch. My favorite genre is horror. Do you know how bad horror movies can get? I love every single one of them.
I wouldn't know. I'm too soft on the inside for horror movies.
Okay, so like I said earlier, Voss and I will be giving you the best non-spoiler review to hit 2023 on the New Rockstars channel because it's the first one. And when I say non-spoiler, I mean it because MT, again, my sweet, sweet baby angel, hasn't seen it yet. So there will be no mistakes and no spoilers from Jerica today. That's me and Eric's name put together.
I love Jerica.
I love that so much, Jerica.
Oh my
Let's
God.
go. This is the friendship,
no
man.
spoilers from Jerica.
It's better than just S-E-S.
I was thinking, I was about to say like Joss, and then I was like, I forget that
sure.
Eric's first name is Eric and not Voss. Jessica, stop calling me that.
No, it's like an Obama thing. He has no first name. It's just Obama.
He doesn't have a first
Boss.
name. Be sure to check out nerdriot.shop where you can always grab the latest and greatest New Rockstars gear. Our boys are both wearing it. They are always wearing it, and I'm never wearing it. Dang it, I'm
literally
always late.
always wearing this freaking hoodie. I freaking love this
The
hoodie
hoodie's
and
amazing.
all of our merch. Like, it just feels so nice. Like, I feel like it's like a really great material. I like this hoodie.
I can't speak enough for the gear, actually, because I love the design. Created by MT himself. So
yes.
He created the Vitruvian Man. Right now, you can check out our newest line of Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania inspired merch. Show your love for size-changing heroes of the quantum realm. Support our channel and check out all the great gear and merch options over at newrockstarsmerch.com or nerdriot.shop. Thank you. Oh, there's a mug. There's a mug.
Ooh.
Yeah, we got some deep dive options too. There's like a deep dive collection. We got a deep dive mug and a deep dive water bottle. Yeah, there's a little.
The deep dive water bottle is sick.
Our merch partner Sheridan calls it the Vossmonaut, and I have to stick with that. I think that's pretty great. That's pretty great.
I love him. I love a water bottle.
I dig it. Speaking of the deep dive, subscribe to the deep dive that is launching this weekend, guys. Subscribe to the deep dive ASAP. So you can get those good. Wait, do they know about the investigations yet?
Yes, I have dropped the word investigation a few times and managed not to cringe while saying it.
Oh no. Okay, get ready for some investigations because they're coming. So subscribe to Deep Dive today. I can't speak because I'm so excited.
MT, are you ready to give us our question?
Yes, I have questions for you guys because I have no idea what this movie is going to be about, but you do. So I'm going to need you guys to first give me your spoiler-free review of this movie because I got to know how you guys feel about this movie. Okay, well, first of all, like, do you think this movie was a solid ending to the Ant-Man trilogy? Like, to start off.
I wouldn't call it the ending to the Ant-Man trilogy. I would call it like, is it, there's such a big future, I would still say, for many of these characters. Yeah.
Well, I think in regards to like, okay, they're only making 3 movies. Kind of, it comes in 3s. We all know that. Guardians of the Galaxy is done after the 3rd. We do 3. Thor gets his 3. Iron Man gets his 3. Everybody gets 3. So if it is officially done with this 3rd one, I don't know if I'm satisfied with it being the final way to end it, because it felt more like he wasn't the star of the show. It felt like everything was a star. It's kind of how I feel like they're going to approach Armor Wars, or not. Is it? No, it's Captain America: New World Order. There's so many new people in it, so many cast, and I'm like, okay, so what is Captain America gonna do? What is Sam Wilson gonna do? So I feel like there's just like a lot to explore, and we see that in the trailer. And it feels like I want another movie on top of it now.
Jess is totally right. It like, though, the feeling of seeing this movie, it feels like the beginning of something, not the end of anything. Like, and that is all tied in with Kang. And yeah, I'm being very careful on like how I talk about this, because I don't want to frame your opinion going into this movie, but like MT, I want you and anybody watching who hasn't seen the movie yet to have like a fair set of expectations going into it. And I think what you're going to find is like, keep an open mind about like what is in the future for this franchise and all the cool things that are being set up. Cause like, man, Kang is just so great. And Jonathan Majors is, he plays this role so well. There's like a broad range of anger. You see him at his like angriest, where he just loses control, but most of the movie, it's what he described as no moves wasted. Like, he's just so calculated about the way he shows his anger, and you could see it boiling just beneath the surface when he's talking to people, and he's just like maintaining control, but like he's like, what I'm trying to tell you is, he's just so good.
Ooh, I cannot wait. Oh my God.
I agree with you overall. And I also think, just as we remembered Wakanda Forever was like the farewell package to the Phase 4, this is the opening to Phase 5. So maybe that's why it feels like it's a big introduction. Is because it's the introduction to the Phase 5, and ultimately we know it ends with Secret Wars and Kang's dynasty. So it's like, holy crap.
Right. We know that's where it's all going. But I think, MT, to answer your initial question, like I've been able to see the movie twice. And the first time I saw the movie, I saw it with Jessica, and I loved that screening because, I mean, just watching movies with Jessica is amazing. It's so much fun.
I'm so jealous.
But I think she and I felt similar. We felt a little mixed. We saw it in this press screening room where the opinions were clearly mixed. And I think that's reflected in the Rotten Tomatoes score right now. I think we liked a lot of it, but some of it felt a little too like surrealist Alice in Wonderland-y to us. Like there was some uncanny valley moments where we're just like, I don't know if this is really working for us right now. But when I saw it a second time, I just saw it with like a different group of people, and like I think they were having similar reactions, but because I was already past that first wave of it, I could just kind of like ease back and enjoy the good things about it. And I think that's going to be how most people see this movie. I think they're going to enjoy it more than the critics did overall, because it doesn't. I had very high expectations going into this movie, and I think now that expectations have been lowered by the Rotten Tomatoes score, I think people will go in with like lower expectations and probably enjoy it.
Just like you mentioned Jonathan Majors' performance, like, so comparing the Kang that we saw from Loki to this Kang that we see in Quantumania, how like are they similar performances, or like because it's a different variant, like does he provide like a different performance here?
That was honestly and I think this is what a very common thing has been said for people that have seen it. For me, and it's not only because I'm obsessed with Jonathan Majors, I want to marry that man, but he is a phenomenal actor. And I think, which is so insane, I don't think they could have got anyone else, because he is such a well-trained actor that it didn't feel like He Who Remains from Loki. And I was like, his cadence, the way he even carries himself, the demeanor, because I rewatched the finale to Loki recently, and I was like, I was rewatching all of the Disney Plus series from like 3 years ago, and I was like, he's so fun. He's genuinely like, I've been here forever. I'm old. I'm done. So let me tell you, like, grow up and get over it. And this Kang does not have that same energy. And I was like, this is Jonathan Majors. delivering a performance of a lifetime with the body of Creed. He is, oh God, I'm obsessed with him. I'm biased though. I'm hella biased when it comes to Jonathan.
And hopefully everyone after seeing this movie will be hella biased because he is one of the best actors of our generation, I think, right now. And he is perfectly cast as Kang, and you can see it in the theatrical background of Jonathan Majors. I like to compare it to Shakespeare. Like the way he played He Who Remains was like Puck from Midsummer Night's Dream. Mm-hmm. He was a mischievous guy who's hopping all around that office, who's like giggling through it all. He has kind of an immortal quality to him. Whereas in this, the Kang, who's trapped in the quantum realm, is like Julius Caesar. He's this Napoleonic figure who's exiled on his Elba, who just feels so betrayed. It's almost like Julius Caesar if he was a ghost after Brutus stabbed him in the back. What kind of monologue would Julius Caesar give? I think that's... Ouch! Ow! Why do I still feel pain?
Ow! Mommy!
They don't tell you that ghosts still have nerve endings!
Oh, it stings! That is okay. I'll spoil one thing. He says that in the movie. He says it stings.
He just go ow.
He says owie. Why did you do that, Scott? What the heck?
Kang takes off his shoes and steps on a Lego. It sucks. It's painful for all.
Pick up your damn toys, Jessica. Stop losing us on the floor.
Thomas the Tank Engine. That'd be so funny if they brought that back.
Oh my God. So yeah, just to kind of give you a sense of the spectrum of different Kangs between He Who Remains and the Kang in this movie, just very completely different human beings in the way that they move. Like, I mean, this Kang moves really just his fingers for like the first half of the movie, just which, you know, I mean, I'll leave that to your imagination, viewer.
I have.
I mean, he's Jonathan Majors. I'm sure he has a lot of practice. You know what I'm saying?
Just when he called me back.
But before we continue, guys, we have to thank NordVPN for sponsoring this video. Because have you ever gotten into a situation where you wanted to watch one of your favorite movies or series only to discover that it's not currently streaming in your country? One way to get more content options in your life is to check out NordVPN. With NordVPN, you can change your virtual location with just one click, which makes it easier to find streaming platforms at a lower price. And we can even access platforms that aren't available in the US. With just one click, you can choose from over 5,400 servers in over 60 countries. Personally, I use NordVPN a lot when doing research for a breakdown. If I need to look at a cinematic reference, I need to have access to tons of content that might not be streaming in the United States. But thanks to NordVPN, I can complete my research and get you all those sweet, sweet breakdowns that you crave. I really love using NordVPN because like I like masking my IP address when I'm like, when I want to stream online or like do whatever, I'm like, I need to like not have my freaking location shown. It's just like a really nifty thing to have as a nerd in doing my nerd things online. Plus, NordVPN's benefits and features go way beyond improving your streaming experience. You can also access games and discounts only available in other regions and block malware-ridden websites while you explore securely. We encourage you to try NordVPN for yourself, so grab your exclusive NordVPN deal by going to nordvpn.com/Marvel to get a huge discount off your NordVPN plan, plus 4 additional months for free. It's completely risk-free with Nord's 30-day money-back guarantee. That is nordvpn.com/Marvel for an exclusive discount plus 4 months free.
You're gonna want to get a good night's sleep before you see Ant-Man and Wasp: Quantumania. Ask me about it because I needed one. And here at New Rockstars, we trust our sleepy time with Helix, and we have for many, many years. Helix makes premium mattresses and bedding that are customized to fit your needs and conveniently ship right to your door. Which Helix mattress is right for you? Don't worry about it. Helix made a sleep quiz that matches your unique body type and sleep preferences to the perfect mattress for you. Based on your different sleep positions and firmness preferences, they have something for everyone's unique taste. And if you sleep with a partner, you can take the sleep quiz together and find something that's perfect compromise for both of you. And let me tell you, I sleep alone, but I have the body of 2 people. And I need a big, soft, non-sweaty mattress because I sweat all the time and I love my Helix mattress. The best part about all of this is that Helix delivers your mattress right to your door with free shipping in the US. Plus, Helix has a 100-night sleep trial, so you get more than 3 months to make sure that you love it, or you get a full refund. What other mattress place does that? Helix mattresses have a 10-year warranty. That's a decade, you guys. And they even offer financing options and flexible payment plans, so a great night's sleep is never far away, and you need it. I love my Helix, and I think you would too. If you're looking for a new bed, check out Helix. You can click the link below or go to helixsleep.com/InsideMarvel to get 20% off your Helix mattress, plus 2 free pillows. That's helixsleep.com/inside-marvel. Go to TurboTax and don't do your taxes. Meet with an expert who will do them for you. TurboTax experts can relieve you from the stress of taxes and file for you so you can do not taxes. Show your eyes things that are not taxes. Unpack a moving box of not taxes. Taste not taxes. Sing not taxes lullaby. Hope not taxes sleeps through the night. Grab a saddle and ride on not taxes into the sunset. With TurboTax, an expert will do your taxes from start to finish, ensuring your taxes are done right, guaranteed, so you can relax. Feels good to be done with your taxes, doesn't it? Come to TurboTax and don't do your taxes. Visit TurboTax.com to learn more. Intuit TurboTax. Full service products only. Video meeting while expert does your taxes required. See guarantee details at TurboTax.com/guarantees. TurboTax.
All right, guys. So, I have a question here. So, which MCU projects should I watch to make me like appreciate this movie the most? And like, what movie should I watch to prepare for this one, basically?
Voss, you know what I was thinking?
Yeah, what?
You know what I was thinking, personally? And maybe watch Voss's breakdown, but definitely watch my ending explained because it'll make sense. I think people should watch Multiverse of Madness.
Oh, yeah. You know what?
I think it's a very fun,
Yeah.
not like completely required, but think of, once you see the movie, go back to Multiverse of Madness and then really devour it. That's mine. That's mine. Voss, what's yours?
That's a really good pick. I mean, I think Loki, definitely watch just to have that comparison point from He Who Remains to this Kang. I think it's going to be extremely relevant to watch the 6 episodes of Loki. If you don't have time to watch the 6 episodes of Loki, watch the finale of Loki.
Or you can watch the breakdowns from Erik.
Yeah, you can just watch breakdowns. Yeah.
I go 100%. To our breakdowns all the time when I need to go to like a specific thing where I'm like, I don't know if I know this. I go to the exact spot on one of our breakdowns to go see if someone else found it. I'm like, and then I credit you guys.
Loki's probably more important than watching Ant-Man or Ant-Man and the Wasp. Because I think the way Ant-Man, there's some like interesting, like, you might even be a bit more confused if you watch Ant-Man and the Wasp first, especially with the character of Janet. Like, Jess, did you feel this way? There's some stuff where it's like, oh, Janet, why are you mad about this now when you weren't mad about this in Ant-Man and the Wasp?
Don't start. Don't start with
but they do a good job. They do a good job making this movie work, even for people who don't remember Ant-Man or Ant-Man and the Wasp, or people who hadn't seen it. I think that's like the interesting part is compared to a lot of other MCU properties, I don't think you really, like you said, I don't think you need to see the first and second one. You can just jump to this one, Quantumania, and I think you'll be like lost a little bit. But again, we don't know anything about the quantum realm. So it's like everything that we learn, or like most of everything. So a lot of what we learn is in this movie. So I think it's like kind of a clean slate for us. Yeah. And I think this movie absolutely explores the quantum realm, and you do learn about the people of it quite a bit and their conflicts, but there's still about like the general nature of the quantum realm, and the history of it is still a complete, but I would say that's the case in every Marvel movie. Like, they kind of give you a glimpse and they explore the place, but they don't give you the full rules of anything ever.
It's true. And I like it because I like when like they give us a little something. It's like, we'll go back to that place later. And I hope that we get back to the quantum realm more as future movies progress. Because I think that the place looks very visually appealing and very, I like the like weird vibe of everything, especially the Broccoli Man. Now that I know that exists, my God. I need to see more broccoli people in the MCU other than the Hulk.
You're gonna hate it once you see what the Broccoli Man does.
Oh no! What did the Okay, geez, I'm so.
I don't want to.
Next question: what did the Broccoli Man?
I think Broccoli Man was there on January 6th. Is that what we're saying?
Yeah, I think he started January 6th in the quantum realm, which I didn't know they knew about. To be honest.
Oh man, they marched for a while. But yeah, how many major plot points would you say happens that affect Phase 5 and 6 in this movie?
I mean, I gotta watch the movie again to really think. I mean, there's at least like, what would you say, Jed? There's at least like 4. There's at least like 4. They're all kind of combined. I mean, I don't know. I would say this is pretty big deal. Like these, like the way this movie ends, it's very, very critical the way it sets up. I don't think you can skip this one going forward. There's certain MCU movies that we at New Rockstars would say you can't skip any of them, but average viewers might be like, you can skip Black Widow, right? But like this one, you absolutely cannot. You absolutely
it definitely feels like The Flash in that manner. Like this year's gonna have like such crucial movies to both universes. It just feels like one of those movies that like if you want to like enjoy Kang Dynasty or like understand what is going on in the future of the MCU, this introduction of Kang is like the primo place to do it, as far as I can tell from just the marketing. So it makes me happy to know that like this is like the official start of Phase 5. I'm very excited. But yeah, and like how many people would you say live in the quantum realm? If you guys could like just do an estimated number.
It's got, I mean, I would say in the millions, right? I mean, we see it just from the trailers alone. There are multiple cities. I don't know. Do you count the quantum knots, like Kang's like soldiers? Do they count as people? I don't really know what they are.
Living life forms. Even we see like that's lot, a good point. Right? There's in the trailer, especially, it's like you see a bunch of things.
This movie redefines what a life form is. Really, because you'll see when you watch it, it's like, oh, I didn't realize that thing was alive. So there's like, and the sentience is like the animals are just as smart as like the people are down there. So
that's why I was like, with the broccoli man, it's like, oh, it's a broccoli. That's a man. So is it a person?
Do they like, is there like a language barrier? I don't know if this is a spoiler, but like, is there like a language barrier between like the human people and the people of the quantum realm, or do people just speak English automatically?
I don't want to say, but I will say, like, thematically to this movie, communication is an interesting theme in this movie. Both to like where Scott Lang begins the story and like his journey into the quantum realm. Like, I think communication, if I could sum up the theme of this movie, it's communication. Because
one of my favorite deleted scenes from Ant-Man 2 is like this, when Janet's like talking to this weird quantum creature with her like voice change. Like it's like a translator that translates to the weird Glorbon quantum realm language. And I was like, wow, that's super neat. And like, I wonder like if that's gonna like factor into this next movie, like if there's a language barrier there. So yeah.
I mean, here's one thing, like, I don't want to be too negative on this movie. I think the Rotten Tomato critics are already doing a good enough job at that. But I think go into this movie expecting something that's pretty silly. It is like, imagine the first time you saw The Wizard of Oz and how silly it is when Dorothy goes to Oz. You got talking trees, you got a yellow brick road, there's a witch trying to kill you, there's a scarecrow that talks, they all sing the same song with different verses again and again and again. It's wild. They go to a Emerald City where they all get like polished and the horses change colors. That's kind of what the feeling is here. It's like, it's also very Alice in Wonderland, and it's surreal. It's meant to be surreal. So like if you go in with that expectation and then you just kind of can let go of things that you might normally cringe at, I think you might really enjoy this movie. I think the humor is really great. I think it lives up to the jokes of the first two Ant-Man movies. The gags are really great. The dialogue's super funny. I think what it misses from the first two Ant-Man movies is that kind of small scale madcap energy that I really liked about the first two Ant-Man movies. It was just, they took place in San Francisco and they were just kind of running around. And I like that. And I kind of miss that.
I like that a lot too.
This movie does not have that. This movie's way more epic than that.
Like that is a little bit of a bummer because like I did, like you said, like I love that the ex-con team and like them just doing the heists and stuff like on like the normal human plane. Like that's super great. But I also like you pointed out, I love weird shit. Like weird shit is my bread and butter. I like cool visuals and like at the end of the day, Ant-Man films are like basically astronaut films. Where they just like travel to different places. And like, this is like the ultimate end goal that we've been teased at since the first Ant-Man film of this quantum realm. So like getting to journey there and like see what's below in the basement of the MCU essentially is so super exciting to me. Like, so I am very, very, very amped to just analyze the quantum realm up and down. I already want this movie on Disney Plus. Like, go, already just put it on Disney Plus already. I need it on Disney Plus.
You're going to have to wait 8 months.
8 months like a baby.
8 months.
8 to 9 months like a baby.
You guys, I think I'm too afraid of also spoiling more to this movie. I think we're going to cap it there for the review of Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania. That's it for this episode of Inside Marvel. Reminder to subscribe to the Deep Dive channel at Deep Dive New Rockstars, Deep Dive NR. Look at those little muggies. Follow me at Lulu_Clemens. Follow Eric at EA Voss. Follow MT at Mastertainment. Subscribe to Inside Marvel wherever you get your podcast. Thanks for watching. But I think we have something. I think we have a little preview of something.
A little preview?
Oh,
a little preview.
Is it the Deep Dive commercial?
Hey, y'all!
In this vast multiverse,
open the pod bay doors.
Voss, and this is New Rockstars The Deep Dive, in which I go beyond hunting Easter eggs to try to decode what the eggs mean. Is this Kang variant truly surprised here, or is he performing a script that requires him to act surprised?
What a lovely day! Initiating spin!